Welcome to PokéBiz, and I'm about to show you how to turn these into this. Alright guys, here's with the pun. Professor PokéBiz here schooling you with these investments. Now today, we're doing an investment video. We love them, we know them, and to be honest, this one was I'm kind of excited about this because y'all be kind of surprised about my number one. Now, if you're watching any of my older videos, you'll see that there's kind of a theme with my number one spot, but I digress. I don't want to give too much away. All the prices you'll see will be from tcgplayer.com, but you can also find these prices in a lot of different locations, like a lot of retail stores, and with currently them not being bought up for probably a lot cheaper than TCG Player. This is probably one of the first times I actually called out TCG Player for being a little more overpriced than retail stores, but there are some locations that are giving stuff at discounted prices as the hype slowly goes down. So maybe before you see these prices, take it with a grain of salt because there's probably a better deal somewhere else, and maybe it could just be right in your local store. But I digress. Moving on to the number 5 spot for currently, for that, that haven't done covered before, of a thing that you should maybe pick up, is the Arceus V figure collection box, going for around $28.92. The MSRP is $24.99, which you can actually find at a lot of retail stores, and I believe some of these actually haven't been selling. Whenever I went to a couple stores, I actually did see a couple laying on the shelves and not actually being picked up. So this actually be something that could go lower than the $24.99. And if you do see it below the MSRP, pick it up then. I'm actually gonna say don't pick it up at the $28.92. I recommend it if it's below the $24.99. You gotta wait for that sweet spot when people aren't really liking it. But this is a beautiful box. Not only does it come with the alt art, but you also have the figure as a great centerpiece. It has a cosmic eclipse in there too to kind of boost up the prices and like the kind of the finesse of the whole box. So really look out for it. And if you see, the prices did dip down in the past, and they kind of went back up, but they're kind of going back down. Right now, the market's really fickle, really weird, but if you do see it going back up, if you see one in the store, I'd say pick it up at around MSRP. But again, it's one of those that you can pick up at MSRP, and I still think it's a good investment. But the market's weird right now. It's up and down, up and down. You change your mind, like grow, change clothes, kind of vibe to it. So moving on to number 4. This was a little weird, a little unique though, and something that I kind of like, to be honest. It's the back to school pencil case, going for around $10.60. I saw this being sold and I was like, what is this? And it was a cute little Pikachu, and inside was like, pencils, erasers, and you have the 2 packs in there. And I was like, what a nifty way to get kids involved in this too. Maybe get them involved in like the Pokemon addiction that some of us have. But like, it's a cool Pokemon case. And I know, if I was, Papa PokéBiz, I'd probably give my kid one of these too. It's really nifty. And it comes with everything they would want for school, in all honesty, and two little packs. So I kind of like this, and I think in the future people are going to want this too. I think it's a beautiful centerpiece. If you're a Pikachu fan, if you're in the whole blazing red and yellow, like it's good. I like it. It's aesthetically pleasing. And you look at the price; it's actually gone down since like a month ago, since it was released. So I think right now is a pretty good time to pick it up. In all honesty, yeah, I'm kind of happy with this. And now we're moving on to, again, there's a whole schooling you theme comes in, because we are with the back to school eraser blister, the Eevee version, going for around $10.51. And as you see, the prices of this actually went up since a month ago. And I think it's all due to Eevee. Right now, Eevee's on the hype train, like monster ride, dude. Like Umbreon is carrying this Pokemon to the moon. Anything related to Eevee is just amazing right now. Do I believe that hype will fall off? I kind of do. I personally do believe the Eevee hype will fall off a little bit, and it will probably come back. But for right now, I believe it is Eevee more than it is Pikachu and Charizard and all that stuff. But it really shows in these prices, going for around $10.51, which is why, like, if you find stuff that's cheaper than this, I would pick it up. But just so you know, it is more expensive than what it originally was priced at, which is why it's at my number 3 spot. At my number 4 spot, I have the back to school eraser blister for Pikachu, going for $8.67. And the reason why I have this above the Eevee, even though Eevee is more like costly, it probably shows it's more popular. I believe Pikachu will not only catch up, but probably surpass it, because it's Pikachu. It is Pikachu. I don't think Eevee will beat Pikachu in terms of, like investability, in terms of what people want to collect in the future. Don't get me wrong, I think it's pretty darn close right now, and I think Eevee might even have the lead in it. but I think Pikachu will definitely snag that #1 spot again in the future. And there is something I do want to say. But first we'll look at the price. We see that it actually went down compared to Eevee that went up. So the price is actually relatively cheap right now. So yeah, it's definitely a good time to snag. But I would say if you actually find these in stores, make sure that you're looking for, because mine actually had Evolving Skies and I think Astral Radiance. And make sure you're looking for the packs that have those packs in there, but also the ones that have the good pictures on the pack. So the ones that I chose for Evolving Skies had a Rayquaza on the pack art, and the other one had an Umbreon on the pack art. I don't really care much about the Astral Radiance because it's not that big. But the reason why I was really focused on that, because if someone wants to collect these in the future and not open it up, they want the packs to be aesthetically pleasing too. So I chose the ones that currently have the big top hitters in the set, which is Rayquaza and Umbreon. So just my own little thing. If you plan on collecting this and selling it in the future, this is what sellers are probably going to want if they want to put it in their collection and show it off and stuff like that. All right, guys, this is my #1 spot. Something that I've been picking up a few of these too, and I don't really see anybody talking about it. And you know, maybe it could be big, it could not. But I was bold to put it in my #1 spot. This could be a charmer, dude. We have Level Ball, Ball 10 thing. Oh my goodness, I started because I'm excited about it. We're going for on 1086, and as you see from the prices, it was maybe shooting down, but which is why I think it's a good time to pick it up. So the reason why I'm saying this, now take out your notebooks, my fellers, is that we have Valentine's Day coming up, and let's say you're a person that, you know, has a significant other. It could just be like a joke. Maybe you have a friend that also loves Pokemon. Maybe on Valentine's Day you cheese them with a love ball and be like, I choose you. You know, I'm telling you guys, write this down. You know, you can get some points out there. You're gonna take it from, you know, smart PokéBiz over here, teach you more than just the investments. But like, I just kind of like the Latios, you know, the heart, you know, the heart-shaped thing. It blew up because it represents something other than just Pokemon. And this is literally a love ball. And not only that, it's a container too. So if you open it up, you can put other stuff in there too that don't have to be Pokemon packs. Like, you know, again, write this down, guys. Maybe open it up, put some chocolates in there and be like, I choose you. You know, give them the chocolates. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I definitely think this holds a space with not just Pokemon, but, you know, in general with, like, you know, the other relationships outside of Pokemon. All right, guys, that's it. You know, a little cheesy, but I kind of see it. I'm holding on to some of these. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's anything that I missed. Maybe you agree with this. Maybe I opened your eyes to something, but let me know. I really want to hear it. I'm excited about this one.